we had to kind of separate. I was upset every single day. Like, I'm not, it was too much. But I literally said to myself, I'm not having any more. Making sure that every Friday we have time for each other in terms of like having date night. So every Friday was our date night, and it's not like it was a protection or anything. But the reason why I'm not gonna name drop, because I'm not like that. I just imagine crying all the time. Oh, I felt sad, man. I was down real bad. Hi guys.
I moved so far in time. I've been whipped up in night. I've been picked up in bed with my fists up in dry. I've been picked up.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shereka Alsina, and I'm back again with another video. That's a lesson, period, lesson, motherfucking slap, period. Just want to say welcome back to my channel. I am in my like wig braids now. If you didn't know, these are actually my wig braids. I always thought to myself, do you know what, if I'm ever gonna, you know, get into it, or if my wig was to fall off one day and these was to pop out of that wig, I'll look fine. I'd rather have these than like the gel braids going all the way back, because bitch, I'm not in jail and I'll never be in jail. This one is sticking up, so I don't want it to interrupt you guys in the video, so let me try to like put it to the back, and then it's like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys for too long. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is a life update. People have been like asking me, oh Shereka, we want a life update, we want to know what's going on in your life. And I'm thinking sometimes I do think to myself, why would you guys want to know my business? Like, what is so interesting about Shereka? But then it's like, I do YouTube, you know, like I am on and off. It is like, for me, this is a hobby. I like doing YouTube. It's fun, do you know what I mean? As far as the whole life update goes, I will go in order. I'm gonna start from before I had a baby. Before I had any kids, I mean before Anaya, before I had any kids, right? I feel like it kind of came to a point in my life where I just felt like I had no purpose, like I had no meaning, you know, just to life, to the world. Like I had no meaning, like I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's like, yeah, I had things that I liked doing, but then I didn't know like the career path I wanted to go. It was like I was short and sweet. I was out here, but I wasn't out here like that. Don't get it twisted. I was like out here as in, I like to have fun. Do you know what I mean? I like to go out and drink. I like to, you know, do a little smoke. Like, I love it. So growing up, I felt like I didn't have a meaning. So when I found out that I was pregnant with Amaya, for me, how can I put it? When I found out I was pregnant with Amaya, I was really happy. But the reason I was happy was, number one, I was in like really like loving new relationship. It was nice. And I hadn't dated that much prior before this relationship. I had never really been in like a proper relationship before this one. So it kind of was a bit, you know, it was new, but it was like we both knew that we didn't mind having kids together, do you know what I'm saying? And it's not like it was a protection or anything. But let's fast forward a bit. I found out I was pregnant with Maya. When I found out I was pregnant with her, I was over the moon. And I was over the moon because I was with someone that I was like madly in love with, you know, that I'm madly in love with. You know, they're just amazing. I can already tell in this short space of time, literally a year or less than. Crazy. It's actually mental. So when I found out, I was so happy. It was like, we was both happy, like, you know, it was a shared excitement. We found out the gender, whatever, had her. We had her, everything was going great. We started doing things like, you know, making sure that every Friday we have time for each other in terms of like having date night. So every Friday was our date night, things like that, and so forth. Anywho, let's fast forward all the way to Amaya's about to turn 1. We're in December. I found out I'm pregnant. Well, I didn't find out I was pregnant. I didn't check, but I did miss my period, so I kind of like knew. Anywho, fast forward to February now. I'm like pregnant. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Now, at first, I will be honest, I was thinking I can't have another one. There's nothing. Like, why would I have another one? Like, I'm not. It was too much. But I literally said to myself, I'm not having any more. I ended up keeping her, do you know what I mean? It was like a mutual decision. Ended up keeping her. Part of the agreement was, I wouldn't even say the agreement, but you know, like as a mom, it's kind of like your duty to make sure the kid like is physically okay, and just everything, you cater for the kids and whatever. Whereas the man, he's the breadwinner, he brings everything home and so forth. Now I understood that because that's how it was with Amaya when I first had her. So when it came to the second one, I didn't think too much of it. Let me tell you, even when I had my second baby, I'm telling you, I honestly thought that everything, I don't know, I thought it would be like, you know, as smooth as it was with Amaya, and I'm telling you, it wasn't. Without me going into too much, it was a lot. So when it came to when I was pregnant, everything was like, you know, okay, and so forth. That's when you guys saw that I did the video on my birthday where I was like, Shereka Alsina turns 22 with 2 and whatever. Cool. I gave birth, things happen, things was happening. Or I think September now, I give birth, and I'm telling you, it goes from here to here. And when I say that, I mean like I said, I thought everything was going to be calm. I thought it would be, you know, walk in the park like Amaya was. Oh. And I started to wake up every 2 hours. Keep in mind, I want to actually put out there that I wasn't actually breastfeeding. Like, I did try, but I wasn't breastfeeding. So she would wake up every 2 hours. And I think because she was in the cot, she would wake up. Whereas if she was in the bed with us, she wouldn't wake up. And it's like 1 bed, 2 people and a baby. We all know that's not safe sleeping. So, of course, I couldn't do that. But we'll try it, and then it was like one of us will be uncomfortable, and it was too much. So you know where I'm going with this. It came to a point where Amaya became really clingy. It was like, you know, I'm mum, so you know how it is. Like, kids want to be with their mothers, okay? But she wanted to be with her mother. Now, funny enough, before all of this, I always thought, no, I'm not having kids. Kids are annoying. Kids are this. But then I used to look after kids. I used to work with kids in like multiple nurseries. So it was kind of like, I love kids, but I just don't want to have my own kids. But then it was like, when I found someone that I was really in love with, it's like, yeah, I want kids. But the second one, I'm telling you, she definitely could have killed me. I don't want to drag this video, because I feel like it can definitely be dragged. But when it came to that, it was like, she was a handful, to the point where we had to kind of separate. Not like separate like that, but like separate in terms of, you have Amaya, I'll have Anaya. We'll be in the same house. I will just be, Anaya will be glued to me, and he'll have Amaya. Amaya was much older at that point. She was like one. She was 1 by that point, but like the February coming, she would have been 2. So she was nearly 2 anyway. But yeah, it kind of felt like the whole entire pressure was on me. And I'm telling you guys, I've never felt pressure like that before in my life. I won't even lie to you. I don't even know how to explain it. But because I want to be honest in the video, I'll be so honest with you guys. Okay, honest. I want to be honest, and I want to be like transparent, so you don't think, oh, I'm getting into something and it's going to be peaches and like roses and whatever. It's not. I'm telling you, when it all became too much, to the point where, guys, I was upset every single day. Like, it would, you know, like when things happen in your life and you start to talk about like the sad things that happen, and it kind of reminds you. I feel like because it's still very new, as still to this day, what I was going through last year, September, October, November, December, it's still not a year, but it's still, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a new year. But let me tell you, I was upset every day. And no one even knows this, but I'm telling you guys, it got to the point where I would literally go in the shower and cry. I would cry in the shower. Now, those that know me know that Shereka don't cry in front of people. And if she does cry, she's probably fucking drunk. I wasn't drunk, and I was always upset. And it got to a point where I feel like everyone around me kind of knew like I was a strong person and whatever. So I couldn't sit there and say, even if I said I was depressed, because I did multiple times to everybody, I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm depressed. They're like, oh, stop it, Shereka, you can't be using depressed for nothing. No, I was depressed. I was down. And then during, I think during like October, November times, let's say November times, oh my God, shit went left. I thought my world was ending. Okay? When shit went left, I thought my world was ending. All I know is that I felt like my life was ending. I felt like, oh my God, it's me and these kids. Like, of course, Derek's having to work, their dad's having to work and do whatever. And, you know, he's the breadwinner, so he's bringing the bread inside the home. So now it's like, okay, the pressure is on me. I can't put the pressure on him. Although we're both parents, it's like, I didn't want to put the pressure on him, because it's like, he's the breadwinner. He's bringing everything home. He's making sure we're well kept. Why am I going to put it on him? I started to take all of me. And then I feel like being around people that wasn't motivating me and were just absolutely being fucking horrible, it made it a lot harder. But then of course, you know, he would still help me, whatever. But I'm telling you, Anaya was allocated to me. And that, for me, like, my mental was just going from like here, being okay, to like, it was like slowly, what's the word? Deteriorating. My mental state was currently like deteriorating. I was low, I was depressed, I was like, but I'm telling you, trust me, I know for a fact I was depressed, but I think because I was constantly around people, I just kind of like surpassed it. I kind of tried to like not put my emotion out there. I'll tell people, I wouldn't tell people like that, I wouldn't go into depth, but trust me, it was just too much. So when shit got real and disgusting and nasty in November, for me it was like, this is too much for me, I can't do all this, I need to, yeah. And the last time I posted a YouTube video was December the 25th. But then after that, it was like, I can't be on YouTube. I can't be on YouTube and then perfect myself at the same time. It wasn't working for me. I was finding it so hard just to juggle with both the kids. So now when you guys see my videos and you'll comment, oh my God, you're such a great mom, I'm thinking, I'm not even going to say the T. But just know, funny family members will be like, oh, you know, you're a whatless mom, or you're not a good mom, or the reason why I'm not gonna name drop, because I'm not like that. I'm not like that, and y'all be knowing that, but I'm not like that. And I feel like it kind of like brings you down, especially being a mom and being a new mom. It's like, it's so hard. But I guess if you put on Mrs. Tough act all the time, they're gonna think you're tough, huh? Exactly. So it was that for me. And then when it came to this year, which is 2023, I kind of, you know, tried to start thinking, do you know what, at the end of the day, no one cares about you but you. So if I want my mental state to be a-okay, I need to start doing things that's gonna make me a-okay. So what I started doing, so if there's noise in the background, it's my neighbor's kids, but what I started doing was I would try to like start like finding hobbies, start doing things. But my hobbies then became sitting and drinking wine, because I thought that's what mums do. Mums sit down after work or after whatever and they drink wine and they're just cool. But then for me it was like, but you're not working, you're not doing this, or you're not doing anything. But it was like, guys, I'm telling you, I literally could not work. Remember, I started selling lip glosses. That was going great. I can't make it up. But I couldn't do it. I'll be making the lip glosses, and when I'm making the lip glosses, I like to be in a nice sanitized area, gloves, everything, mask. I'm sealed it up, okay? Sealed and booted. Now, I would start doing what I need to do my thing, for real. And Maya or Anaya, either one will come, be trying to like drag things down. And it's like, I'm serious about this. This is going on people's lips. This is like some serious shit. Like, if anything, you should be doing it in a proper sanitized area where it's just you and your lip glosses type of thing. I couldn't do that. It was too much. I tried it. I remember prior, before I had to stop selling hair, I'm telling you, I feel like at the time, I just felt like my life was going to shit. It was like, you see people, and I was spending like all my time on social media. I was being stalked by people, weird people. I was literally spending all my time on social media, just watching people, TikTok, things like that. YouTubers, and even that, I even stopped watching kind of like YouTubers. It was just like completely TikTok. I was only on TikTok. All TikTok was doing was literally showing people that was in better positions than me, and it was like, bitch, why the fuck do I want to see that? Be for real. I was definitely happy with myself for not like being jealous of other people, not like envying other people. But I'm telling you, like, life was hard. So if you didn't know, now you know. People would invite me out, I wouldn't go nowhere. I might go to like someone's birthday celebration, but even that I wouldn't go. And I felt so bad, because even my mum would say like, you're such a bad friend, so and so and so. And I'm thinking, what does it have to do with you? I understood what she meant. Like, imagine having a friend that she's not coming to your birthday. You speak to her every day, but she's not coming to your birthday. She's not doing this. She's not doing. It was like, I completely couldn't. I felt like I couldn't be there for other people, because I couldn't even be there for myself. It's not a joke. I was dying. I would definitely say, but do you know what it is? I don't want to go too much into being like, because it is a life update, but the good stuff are now that I've kind of like learned to stop like responding to people, you know, especially like negativity. Like, I'm not talking about strangers, I'm talking about my family, but I've like learned to stop responding to people, like doing me. Like, at the end of the day, these are my kids. I know what I'm doing. I'm not like, oh my God, but I know what I'm doing. I know how to take care of these kids. I've been taking care of Amaya for the last 2 years, going on 3, thank God. And Anaya, she's 1 year old, and I've been doing what I've been doing. And, you know, life, I feel like life is like slowly getting better, but I feel like now, because things keep happening to me that keep bringing me down, like dragging me down, it's just sometimes I find it so hard to like get back to reality. It's just, it was a lot. But I will definitely be honest and say to you guys that I 1000% started to hate motherhood. I'm going to put my hand up to that one. I began to start hating motherhood, and it was just that, you know, that feeling of always having to take one for the team. I feel like I always had to take one for the team, and even that, something like that drains you so much. I'm just like, now that I have 2 kids, it's like I literally want to let you guys know, please do not follow people and have them back to back. Unless you are old hoe, have them back to back, okay? Because you need to. I'm joking. That was harsh. But when you're young and tender like me, young, tender and blood clot green, you need to wait at least until they're 2, at least. It was too much. But again, that was me. Not everyone is as strong as me. In terms of this year, what I'm doing this year, I haven't made a return on YouTube. So hey, if you even made it this long, I like YouTube. YouTube is something that I enjoy to do. I love doing YouTube. I feel like YouTube is so lit, and who would not want to be somewhere lit? You know what I'm saying? I feel like now what I want to do better is I need to learn how to control my emotions. I feel like I'm disrespectful and I'm rude sometimes, and it's because I haven't learned how to control my emotions. And it's crazy, like it's hard to actually admit, but I have not learned to control my emotions. Like I be going off. I think now I definitely want to learn. Like I feel like now there's so much like more to life. There's so much, you know what I mean? Like there's actually so much to life. There's so much more to life than being upset about someone, a relationship, a friendship. Is too much. It gets a lot. It is so draining. When I tell you it is so draining, it's like another level of draining. You know what? Honestly, guys, I feel like sometimes when I'm around my mates, I'll be like, oh, I'm just so over this. I don't even want to be this. Like, why does it have to be me? I'll be like, why does it have to be me? But I'm thinking, nah, not why does it have to be you? You've got a blessing. Like, you've got 2 blessings. Not one, but you've got 2 blessings. It's not why would it be me? Like, you are blessed. I feel like there's a lot of people that would love to be in my situation, but I would fucking probably rather be in yours. But again, I love my kids, and now everything I'm doing is for them. In terms of like my business plans, I feel like I want to go back to 1000% being steady and doing nails. Nails is something that I definitely want to do. I'm not that great at art. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit discouraged because I can't draw for shit. So, you know, but I think like it's something I like to do. It's a hobby, and if a hobby can get me paid, why would I not do it? So yeah, in terms of like hair, not really interested in hair, but I would love to be a makeup artist, only because I want to learn how to do my own makeup. I want to take a 1-to-1. I want to take a 1-to-1 in everything so I could do myself. I did my nails myself. I did my toes myself. I scrubbed my toes myself. I had the callus remover, the shaving one. I'm not playing. I don't know if there's anything else. It was definitely just my relationship with people that was like currently, it was just pulling me down. Everything that was just happening within my life, it was too much. And I'm 75% happy to say to you guys that I'm glad that I left some people behind, some situations behind, simply because it was completely bringing me down. It took me a long time to realize that, do you be you and feel you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to. And then on top of that, oh my god, another one that I actually forgot was that when I had a Maya, I had gained a little bit of weight, but then I went on contraception, and I'm telling you, I gained a motherfucking, I'm like a whale. That's my problem. And it was crazy because when I got off the contraception, I remember I got pregnant straight away. Oh, I'm telling you guys, it was too much. Now that I'm moving deep, and I'm thinking, Lord, why would you not save me? Why would you not save me? But you know what? I've learned, and I will never do it again. I am to and through. I will never say never, but I'm not having no more kids. I am okay with my 2 kids. I'm just happy to see them grow. Like, even now, I think also because with me being like depressed and everything, I wouldn't like go out. I might take them to the park here and there, but it was like I'll just try and just do things with them in the house, you know, just make it everything fun, let them do what they want. And I realised, no, Shereka, just because you're depressed doesn't mean your kids should not be outside. Doesn't mean that. So when everyone says, oh my god, you're a great mom, you're this, you're that, I'm just like, I actually wish. But hey, I guess you are a great mom if your child's alive, healthy, doing good, looking good. Why the hell not? I'm doing my driving. I was actually doing lessons when I was pregnant, and I mean heavy pregnant. I literally did my last lesson last year, the end of August, or yeah, the end of August, and I gave birth the first week of September. So it's crazy, right? But yeah, so I want to get my driving out of the way. I don't have an interest in driving. I'd rather have a chauffeur, but hey, you can't get everything you want. So now I'm just ready. Like, I feel like with me being able to currently focus on only myself and then the kids, I feel like God has something planned for me, and I hope it's something that's great. I hope it's great, because I just feel like I've been through it. Like, just imagine crying all the time. I felt sad, man. I was down real bad, like super bad. So you know, and I feel like it's still like low-key going on, but I'm trying. I'm pushing myself through, and we're gonna get there. We are. So that's why I need you guys to talk to me in my comments. Like, I know I don't always reply, but talk to me in my comments, and then let me know what videos you want to see. Like, if you want to see more mum vlogs, more, I don't know, hair videos, because hair videos do not chop any views. But any type of videos you want to see, let me know, and I'm very much happy to do it. I will 1000%. The reason why I don't want to say I'll be consistent on YouTube is because I say it all the time, and I don't want to be an arse. Okay, so fingers crossed I can be consistent, and I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow, and I'm gonna look back at this video. I'm gonna be like, look at you. You did say you was gonna blow. You did say that. In terms of this life update, I'm gonna leave it here. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I didn't want to put too much out there. I didn't want to tell you all the tea until it's the right time, okay? And I don't feel like I need to be telling you all the tea. But 1000%, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, please guys, turn your post notifications on. Only because I'm on Snapchat, but I'm not on Snapchat like that. Like, I'm trying to focus. I have to get me right before I be on socials living some fake life. Hell the fuck no. And I know another video that you guys want to see is a housing update. So fingers crossed that could be my next video, and I'll 1000% do a housing update video for you guys. Period. Bye guys.